Congressman, great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
So it seems like we are starting to feel the warmth of collectivism. If there were only some previous examples from history to teach us what happens when you try to impart socialism, what there are, Cuba, Venezuela, Russia, China, we could go on here. But this is the most predictable thing, Congressman, that we could have seen coming from Mamdani.
No question. As Margaret Thatcher famously said, the problem with socialism is eventually you run out of other people's money. And he's finding very quick that New York City, which has been on a drunken spending spree for over a decade, has run out of other people's money. The fact is that since Mike Bloomberg left office at the end of 2013, New York City has increased its city budget by $40 billion. That's a 50% increase in city spending. That's on top of New York State increasing its spending by over $100 billion. Now, mind you, New York City now spends more than the entire state of Florida, despite Florida having a population of roughly 23 million and New York City a population of a little over 8 million. So you have significant challenges in New York City fiscally, and Mayor Mamdani is about to make it worse by demanding Kathy Hochul and the state legislature either raise taxes by $9 billion or now threatening that he will raise city property taxes by 9.5%. Which would be among the highest in anywhere in the country.
Yeah, it's a shame. And then you have Donovan Richards, the current Queensborough president, a Democrat, recently speaking out against Mamdani's budget proposal. Take a listen to this.
And this is certainly a setback if this 9.5% increase happens. I sat on the property tax task force, so I was encouraged to hear the administration and the mayor speak of some other options on the table, including looking at assessments. So we'll see what Albany comes back with. But the bottom line is we should not arbitrarily put the city's budget on the back of everyday New York.
Yeah, Congressman, your reaction to even Democrats seeing that the socialist policies are not working?
Well, as I said a while back, mark my words, Kathy Hochul and the Democrats in the state legislature will raise taxes. And Mamdani's not stupid. He's using this as leverage. He's using this as a bludgeon against Democrats who are going to be on the ballot this year. Petitions go out next week. Many of them are concerned about primaries from the left. And so the pressure is going to mount on Kathy Hochul to deliver a tax increase, raising taxes in the state by $9 billion. Magically this week, she found $1.5 billion in the state budget to give to Mamdani. She promised to help New York City's budget crisis. But the fact is the state has its own budget crisis created by Kathy Hochul. So there are real fiscal challenges ahead. I think Donovan Richards recognizes certainly the impact that property tax increases would have on Southeast Queens, for instance, and black and brown communities where they are, homeowners and will be severely impacted by this. It's part of the reason why I fought so hard on a federal level to lift the cap on SALT, because property taxpayers in New York and across the country in these high tax states are being fleeced. And we wanted to provide some real tax relief. So while Zohar Mamdani campaigned on affordability, the fact is he is seeking to raise taxes and make New York unaffordable for most everybody, while we, Republicans in control down in Washington, are actually cutting taxes. And the average New Yorker is going to see a $4,000 tax cut on their federal income taxes when they go to file this year because of the work that we did.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.